how it is being used, where it is. Before discussing this, first of all, I have to give a glance or the glimpses on the initiatives which are being taken by the Ministry of Education. Earlier it was Ministry of Higher Human Resource Development. Nowadays, the name of this ministry has been changed, and the nomenclature of this ministry is Ministry of Education. When you will open this particular website, you will see there are so many initiatives are being taken by this ministry. ICT initiatives, under the heading or the subheading of the ICT initiatives, you will see SWAYAM portal. Another one is, if I elaborate it or maximize the size, first one is SWAYAM portal, then Visual Labs, then University Enterprise, and the last one under this category, the project slide, which is visible to you all. At the end, there is a word Sodh Shuddhi, PDS, plagiarism detection software. Why I am saying this thing? It is very much important for a teacher, and it is a prime responsibility of a teacher. He or she has to elaborate and make aware about the various initiatives which are being taken by the Ministry of Education of this particular nation. Indian government, central government of India has taken so many initiatives. One of them is ICT initiative, and under this particular head, Shodh Shuddhi PDS plagiarism detection software is given. I hope that you have seen this word. Next slide. When you will click on this PDS inflinet.ac.in, Inflinet is information library network where different nations, different countries, different libraries are being interconnected, and then they share their resources so that they can utilize, students can utilize, and they can take benefit. If I am saying here, Shodh Shuddhi, under the Shodh Shuddhi, login to Urkunt, URKUNT, is given. The summary of this, 1038 organizations and different users and identifiers are there. Given introduction about this, first of all, I welcome you all to the Shodh Shuddhi. Based on the recommendation of the subcommittee, National Steering Committee of the eShodh Sindhu, there is another portal is there, Shodh Sindhu, Shodh Ganga, Shodh Shuddhi, different portals are there. And all are the ICT initiatives are being taken by the Ministry of Education, Government of India. Similarly, Shodh Shuddhi is one of the recommendation of that committee. The name of the committee is National Steering Committee, which is meant for e-governance. What they did, that committee has recommended, okay, we have to implement PDS, plagiarism detection softwares, to all the universities and institutions. And it has been implemented from September 1, 2019. The date is very much important. You can remember it that it is in advance of the 4 days of the Teachers' Day of 2019. It has been implemented from September 1, 2019. Next one is about the Shodh Shuddhi. 1,000 plus institutions are identified, which includes central universities, state universities, deemed to be university, private universities, central funding technical institutions, and inter-university center of University Grants Commission, that is IUC. IUC is a particular center which is being established by the University Grants Commission to implement every kind of the ICT initiative which is being taken by Ministry of Education of Government of India. Now, under this initiative, Urkunt, what is the meaning of the Urkunt? Urkunt is a web-based plagiarism detection software. Web-based plagiarism detection software. It is a system is being provided to all users of the university institution in the country. This initiative is formally launched by the Honorable Minister of HRD, now renamed as Minister of Education, on September 21, 2019. My dear students, let me clear that the PDS software is to be implemented with effect from September 1, 2019. That was the recommendations of the NSE, but it has been formally launched on September 21, 2019. You can remember this digit 21, 2019. It is a combination of it. But the month is remaining in both the cases is September. Now, if I am going to here under this Urkunt, just I click this particular website where it is being launched. I will take an example with a just go to the Solve Sudhi website so that you can understand what is that. SHODH Solve Sudhi. You have another option, you can click this site or you can utilize this portal in form of the practical session also, so that we can
Sir,
understand
nothing
what is
is
that.
visible. Your screen is not visible, sir.
Okay. Just I share it. I hope it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm just going to solvesudhi.inflibnet.ac.in. Just put this word and note down this site solvesudhi.inflibnet.ac.in. Why we are doing it? Because of you can see what is the exact position of this site and from where we have to go for login and what is the process of it. Because of there is a combination of submitter and receiver. The receiver is that person which will submit the document to the Urkunt organization, so that the Urkunt organization will give an information about the plagiarism percentage. The website is visible to you all.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. You can see in the right side, renamed as Minister of Education, Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank, Honorable Minister of HRD. Nowadays, he is the Minister of Education of Government of India. Now, when you see here, authorized user from member institute can log in and update documents. Yes, our beneficiary organizations are there. It is my responsibility that we have to share this information with all the scholars. It is a class of the 83 students. They came to know what the University of Sirsa is working in this regard. In Haryana, just I click it from Haryana, users are 3753. The documents have been uploaded till yet 31993. In Haryana, 48 institutions are working with Urkund or with this site. Now, if I am opening it, I just telling you that the receiver and the submitter, student is submitting the document to the teacher, and it is the responsibility to submit the document to the Urkund organization so that we came to know how much percentage of the plagiarism is there, and we can detect it and we can safeguard it. Come to this website. Here is the name of our university, Chaudhary Devlal University, Sirsa, Haryana. Professor Vikram Singh, Department of Computer Science and Applications. He is the chairperson is there also, and he is the coordinator of this Urkund. If you, all the students and your guide, your supervisors are willing to take any kind of the Urkund ID, then they have to contact to Professor Vikram Singh. And the email ID of the Professor Vikram Singh is given here, Vikram Singh cdlu@yahoo.com. I hope L is deleted here. However, the exact address is Vikram Singh cdlu@yahoo.com. Now, it is about the attachment of the university with this particular website. There different coordinators are being appointed. One person from each institution is being appointed as coordinator, so that the coordinator can verify, okay, this is a teacher and he is from my organization, I certify it. And the Urkund organization will give the details regarding the login and logout. Now, before entering it, I just share one more document with you. Because of we are not able to know what is the meaning of it, Urkund, why, then there is no benefit to elaborate or to discuss it. You see, I will share this document with you all. However, it is available on the website. It is a combination of three organizations where we can see Inflimnet is there, another organization from Sweden, and a particular software is there, eGalactic. These are what? These are Urkund plagiarism detection software. These are the organizations which are interconnected. If you see at the first slide, Urkund plagiarism detection software by Messrs. Prio Infocenter Sweden, eGalactic Indian partner, has been selected by the Inflip Center. What is the Inflip Center? It is Inter-University Center of UGC. Under the aegis of, at that moment, it was Ministry of HRD, nowadays it is Ministry of Education. These three partners are there. They have recommended that, okay, the Urkund software be implemented in all the organizations with effect from September 1 of the 2019. And after that, I have to share this information with you. Any kind of the support is required. Firstly, you have to contact your coordinator of this university. Your teachers make contact to the Professor Vikram Singh. Even after any kind of the problem is available, these are the sport related queries. Contact sport number is given. You can call it at this. These are the numbers are given. And every time they will give the response. However, the timing is 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Now, how it works? Here is a submitter. Suppose you are the submitter. One by one, I will clarify. From the Department of Commerce, I am taking my example. Mr. Kamal is my student. Kamal is willing to get the PDS or willing to know how much plagiarism percentage is available in my synopsis. Suppose he has prepared the synopsis. He will submit that synopsis to me through portal. Different modes I will specify later on. Here, Mr. Kamal is submitter who will submit the document. Receiver, the teacher will be the receiver of the document. Two terms must be clear. Is it clear? Anyone can give the response.
Yes.
Okay, who will give the response? As you told that the submitter is student, receiver is guide. Now, he will submit the document and get the confirmation through email. On email address, you will receive a message. Okay, your document has been submitted by this student to that teacher. And the teacher will upload this document on the Urkund address. And then Urkund will send a report to the receiver with similarity check. How much percentage of the document is similar, not similar? What is the percentage of the plagiarism? And then the one more point which is very much important to understand here, the submitter can only submit the document, view the document, but he is not or she is not eligible to view the report. Receiver is only the person who can view the report or see the document but cannot submit the document. If there are two entities, Mr. Kamal can submit the document only, view the document also. Receiver and submitter both can view the document. Teacher can view the report, student can view the document. There is a difference. Submitter is my student, submitter is my student, receiver is teacher. Sometimes what happens, receiver and submitter can be the same or the different persons. If there is a of the confidentiality, okay, both the students and the teachers are very much compatible with each other, and they can understand, okay, this is very much a tedious task for the student. I will be the submitter, I will be the receiver. No problem. In case of that, a person being a teacher, he or she can submit the document and he or she can view the document. He or she can view the report being receiver only. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, another slide. How you will use this particular Urkund software. I just come to my login ID. Here is, you see, a particular software when you are willing to adopt it, implement it, or willing to take it. Your teacher contacted to the Professor Vikram Singh. Vikram Singh sent details to the Urkund office, and Urkund office sent an email to Professor Vikram Singh, and Professor Vikram Singh will forward that an email to the teacher concerned. Sometimes Urkund send that email directly to the teacher. And as and when this email is being received by a teacher, it will be opened and the activation link is to be started by the teacher within 96 hours. Here you can see, in case of this, when I will receive this email, I have to open it within 96 hours, mean to say 4 days. We have to activate your Urkund ID. when the coordinator of the university or the institution will send an email to Urkund, and the Urkund office will send an email to the teacher concerned. And after that, the teacher concerned will open it and see it, okay, what I have to do. Just 1 second, so that we came to know what kind of the email is being received. Here is activation of the Urkund account. Here is no reply. Welcome to Urkund. Here is the link which is available here. You can activate this link. This link is to be created and the time limit is given here 96 hours. Maybe it is not visible to you all, but I am telling you that a link is to be activated. And after that, you can do login with this address. Just I am login to Urkund. Here is login to Urkund. You will see like Gmail ID, email ID, you will enter, you will put your email ID and your password and just click and you can access the Urkund software immediately. Now, if I am saying I am the submitter, I can submit my document. I am the receiver, I can receive my document. I can view my report. And the whole process is being done by me only because of both the parties, both the rules, both the accounts are being operated by me. Both the accounts are activated by me. As receiver, I can receive this document. As submitter, I can submit the document to Urkund. And then I can view the report which is being sent by the Urkund office to me. With these words, we can make an understanding, okay, it is the process, how it will be utilized, and what is that. I hope you have understood that what is the name of the PDS. The name of the PDS, plagiarism detection software, name is, first one is Urkund. How many parties are there? PRIO, then Sweden, then InfluNet, and Ministry of Education. 3 partners are there. Now you can see login. How you will log in? User email. The address has been given, and I put it the password. Now here you will see, have you forgotten your password? The first line. The second, create account for document upload. If your teacher is being registered with Urkund, then the account for the students are to be created by the teachers itself, or himself or herself. Now, if I am willing to create one account for the submitter for my students, then I just click here, create account for the document upload. Mr. Kamal will give his email ID and I will put up it, and then he or she can create this account. Very much simple process. Now, it is the creation of the account. If I just log in, what you will see, here is window which is visible to you all. Deepika, please tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. In the right side of this window, select your organization. Login using single sign-on. Sometimes private universities are doing this thing. They give one login ID to the coordinator, and the coordinator will, or sometimes it is the central approach, only the librarian can enter in this organization ID. Only one ID is being issued. All the students of different departments will go to the librarian and he will submit the documents, check the plagiarism, give the report. But in our university, individual teacher has the accessibility of this Urkund activation. Anyone can teacher utilize it. Now, Just I log in so that we can understand what is its relevance and what is that. As and when you will sign in, sometimes what happened, being submitter, you can submit your document through your email also, but I am utilizing here through the portal. Directly I can upload. Likewise, email ID, you can send an attachment with them. The similar process is there. You will give a path to the file and the file will be uploaded automatically. Then as and when you will send this particular document to the portal, within 30 minutes, not more than 24 hours, you will receive the report of the plagiarism. Minimum time is 30 minutes and maximum time is 24 hours, mean to say 1 day. And then you will take the report of that document and you can collect and you can view that report. What is the similarity of that? How it has been prepared, from which sources you have utilized, source document, source attachment, email, journals, mean to say from where you have opted this document or the text, and what is the level of the similarity in your document with the others. It is very much important for us to know that as and when you will see this report, just click in your mind what is the percentage of that, of this particular document. On yesterday, if you see, here is account analysis address sskcdlu.cdlu@analysis.utkum.com. The whole process I have elaborated in PDF. Just go there and we can elaborate it immediately so that it will not take more time on the part of us. I hope it is visible to you all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The first step I have cleared. Next one is step 2, where we are. And the step 3. Step 3, I told you, that is my analysis address. I just upload my document. From where the folder is empty now. It has been started yesterday by me. That's why I'm saying that a particular document is being uploaded here. Step number 4, how it will be uploaded. Submit document. When I will click submit document, it will ask, okay, I can go for practical example also, no problem. Here is upload documents, right side, Professor Surendra Singh, the profile and logout. Upload document. If you are willing to upload any document to check the plagiarism, then you have to utilize this window, upload documents. It will take some time.
The
Up to
screen is
that,
not visible.
I am discussing. To whom?
It's visible to me.
Yeah, I am also watching it. No problem. Gentlemen, please check your connection so that you can see what is going on. As and when you will upload the document, there is a window which you will see here. The name of the document, the number of the document is visible to you all. And then you can upload this document. As and I clicked upload the document, this window will appear before you. Here is select analysis address or enter below. Just click on it. However, it is the work of the teacher, but we all should know if the address is okay, then the tick window or the tick box will open. Otherwise, no. Mean to say, if your address is not verified, not registered with the Orkut, the tick symbol will not appear. You all get my point?
Yes, sir.
Deepika. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now the subject. Suppose your subject is RPE 01. Suppose it is your report you are willing to take. RPE. A message, text document. If you are willing to write, or you can do the correction of this document. Now, just put it here. Drop files here or click. You can copy and paste the file. Otherwise, you can give the path to the file. If I'm giving the path to the file, just you will see what will happen. One document is available with me. It is Research and Publication Ethics for it has been utilized by me yesterday. Another document I will take, or document maybe any kind of the document you can utilize. Suppose this is one. It is for self-plagiarism document. It will appear here. I am mentioning it. It is the testing document. Testing document. Just submit it. The document is being sent to the Orkut office. This window will appear before you, and the confirmation about the submission of this document will also be sent by the Orkut office to your email, which is being registered with this Orkut office. The registered email ID will receive the notification. Okay, your document has been uploaded. Just click on OK, and you will see nothing is available here. But as and when you will see your email ID within 30 minutes or after 30 minutes, you will see okay what you are watching there. As I am telling you that my login ID as I have utilized on yesterday, and one document was sent by me to the Orkut office, and after that I receive an email and I have opened that report. I just going back. The report will appear. This step has been cleared with you. And the second next step is this. I just uploaded this document. The tick window was given, RPE04. That is the step number 5. Then you will see the step number 6. I have sent the document. And after that, a particular window will appear in your inbox. The window is saying there is a 31% similarity in this document. 31%. Within 30 minutes, I received this mail on yesterday. I just telling you what will happen after that without wasting any more time. And then you can download this report. And as and when you will download this report, you will see, okay, what kind of the similarity you find. Similarity you find mean to say from the journals, from the question marks, or any other. I just open my email. Here is. There is no point of 30 minutes. It just 1 or 2 minutes taken. The timing is given 1/8/2021, 5:40 a.m. It is the time of the Sweden, not the time of the India, because the Orkut office sent the report from there. That's why don't be confused. I just click my report. That is RPE report. This document which was uploaded by me on yesterday, and the report is available On the above document, that is 100%, because of that was the plagiarism document which are being published by anyone. The whole document is automatically 100% similarity. But the earlier, the below level or the second document which is being prepared by me, you can see there is a 31% similarity in this document. And the report will tell from where it is the similarity. It doesn't mean that the 31% similarity is available in your document. It means to say that is a level 1 plagiarism and there may be the penalty, as we have discussed in the UGC regulations. But it is not true in all cases, because of in case of the law, rules and regulations, so many decisions, so many words, so many sentences are being taken or being borrowed from that particular report as well as document as well as, and you can see, okay, what was that and what kind of the report. In that sense, we have to take care of it, what you did and what you received. Sometimes we get frustrated, okay, there is a 51% plagiarism. No, it is not the plagiarism. You have to check what kind of the document you have utilized and what kind of the report you are facing. Here is the report which is being downloaded, and you can see the Orkut report, how you will visualize this and how you can understand it and how a teacher will respond to you. Okay, what is your report? And how much percentage of the similarity is with you? And what kind of the correction you need? Where you have to correct it? And what point is to be considered for taking care of so that the similarity be minimized if it is feasible on the part of you. Now, you see the report. As I told you earlier, the name of the document rpe04.rtf, and the Orkut has given the name to this document. The name of the document is RP-04D912. Is it visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Submitted by Surendra Singh Kundu. Submitter sskcdlu@gmail.com, similarity 31%, and analysis address sskcdlu@analysis.orkut.com. Now, SA mean to say source attached, यानी ये जो आपका डॉक्यूमेंट है इसमें ये जो एक वर्ड यहाँ पर यूटिलाइज किया गया, ये आपके कहां से मिले? ये इनके लिए हमने रेफरेंसेस जो दिए हुए थे उन रेफरेंसेस को इसने बता दिया कि ये कहां है. From where you have utilized this word. If you will open, you will see all those things. Now, as a source attached, means to say source included. W meant for website. Which website is saying, okay, this particular word, this particular sentence you have utilized and where it is. Then SA, then W. If any kind of the journal you have utilized, that percentage will be told. Entire document. You will see a complete list of this document. It will scan each and every word, sentence by sentence. There is 100% matching blocks. How many? Only 13 words are very much common. What are these? These are the common. University Grants Commission, promotion of academic integrity, prevention plagiarism, higher education. This particular word is being utilized 13 times and it is a matching block of this document with the University Grants Commission. You see in the above paragraph, here is University Grants Commission is mentioned and which is being matched. It means to say the particular word UGC is utilized by me in this document 13 times, and it is matched with anti-plagiarism law documents, which is being used by anyone also. Another one is matching blocks 2. Two times the word is being utilized. Source UGC plagiarism.pdf to look into the issue. It is these 3 lines are common with the University Grants Commission. Another one is these are common for 3 times. Because of this document is being utilized. And what kind of the document? Document which was released, you all know, my dear students, July 23, 2018, a Gazette of India notification was issued. And the same word I have utilized in my paper and in this document RPE04. And same thing is being spoken. Okay, it is a matching block, 81% similarity of this line is with the another line. Now, matching blocks, promotion of academic integrity, 4 times, 5 times. Then the 6th one is total matching blocks were found 13. Here is this is the concept which we have discussed already, that up to 14 consecutive words are known to be the part of what? Are known to be the part of plagiarism. But I found that only 13 matching blocks. If the matching blocks are 14 and more than that, then you can go for level of the plagiarism. If it is below 14, then there is no confusion in this regard. Till yet, %, 54% matching, because of the whole matter is being utilized by me in this paper to understand what is that. Here is, if a member of the academic community DAIP, institution level committee, is being taken, the same 3 or 4 lines are being utilized by this website, vinayakamission.com files. The website is available from where this document is being matched by the output. Another one is policy document finalized. What I utilize? This paragraph is being matched. UGC care University Pune.ac.in. The document is available there. Because of University Grants Commission, I set up a consortium care list. And that university has also adopted the care list. And they are mentioning it with this particular site. Then matching blocks, PDS word, Sharma AK Academic Ethics and Plagiarism, there is a name of the book. I have given that reference. Immediately it has passed. Okay, these are the words which are being utilized in that book also. It is ebook, which is being released on August 2, 2019 by the University Grants Commission. Another one is, these are the words, these are the reports are being utilized. Then submitted text, hit and source, focus comparison side by side. As student enter the text in the submitted document, as the text appear in the source. Now it is the part which is very much important. Here is submitted text. I have submitted this. 100%. 18 words, matching text 18 words as it is. Then 40 words, matching 92%. Then 81% matching. Then 90%. Here is 100% matching. Right side it is blank. That's why there is no confusion. Then matching, then matching. Here is, see, submitted text is that, but the matching text is given here in this form, 47 words. The whole report is saying how much percentage of the words, how many words are being matched or are similar with the other documents. That's why I'm saying with these words, we have to check each and every document in a proper manner, and we have to see what kind of the similarity is there. That similarity check is to be checked with the use of the Urkun software. With these words, I thank you all. If any query, any question you can ask. Because of it is very much important software tool which is being used by our university, and you have to take the account from your teacher in this regard if you are willing to submit. My dear students, one point is very much important for you. Even if you submit your synopsis, get it checked through this PDF software. However, it is very much important document because of the whole thesis based on your synopsis. But the synopsis be prepared and be checked with this particular software so that any kind of the query or the question may not be prevail in your mind at that moment, and you will not face any kind of the query in this regard. Any query, any question you can ask. If no, then it's no problem because of it is going on class. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
No one is willing to ask it means to say you understood everything. I hope so.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It is a practical exposure of this Urkun software. Even after any kind of the query, you can meet Professor Vikram Singh and you can take his services. Moreover, how it will be utilized, where it will be utilized, you can come to me. And I will elaborate this point again and again. This is no problem. These words, thanks a lot. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thanks a lot.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Ji, thanks a lot.